Most people spend their entire lives chasing the dollar, working harder, running faster, only to arrive and feel empty when they finally get there. But Jim Rohn realized something different. He discovered that money without direction isn't success. It's just a faster road to frustration. Wealth without a strategy doesn't bring freedom. It magnifies confusion. Today, we're unlocking Jim Rohn's 7 strategies for wealth and happiness. They build a life that is both rich and rewarding. Because real success isn't only about what you earn, it's about who you become while earning it. Before meeting his mentor, Jim Rohn describes his life as typical, full of good intentions but little progress. He worked hard, made promises about the future, and believed effort alone guaranteed success. Yet at 25, he found himself earning very little, behind on bills, and slowly accepting a life far smaller than his dreams. This realization was frightening. Hard work without direction was not enough. He searched for answers, school, business, opportunity, but lacked money, clarity, and confidence. Then came a turning point. The unexpected meeting with Earl Schoaf, a man whose philosophy and guidance would change the direction of his life. Schoaf became his mentor, teaching him principles not only about business, but about how to live, how to think, and how to grow. His advice is simple and practical. Approach ideas like a shopper, take what is useful, discard what is not, and remain open-minded. Be a student, not merely a follower. Chapter 1. The 5 key words. Number 1, fundamentals. Fundamentals are the basic principles on which all accomplishment is built. They are not new trends or secret formulas. They are timeless truths that have remained the same for generations. Real, lasting success comes from building on these simple foundations, not chasing exotic or complicated answers. Success is no more than the natural consequence of consistently applying the fundamentals of success to life. The same principle applies to happiness and wealth. Nothing magical, just steady, repeated action on the right basics. Jim Rohn's mentor explained it simply. There are always a half dozen things that make 80% of the difference. In any area of life, health, business, skills, or personal growth, only a few key actions truly matter. Like a farmer who must focus on soil, seed, water, sunshine, nourishment, and care, success comes from identifying and consistently applying the essential elements. The smart first step toward any goal is to ask, what are the half dozen things that will make the most difference to the outcome? Master the fundamentals, stay consistent, and results naturally follow. Number 2, wealth. Wealth is a controversial word because it creates many different images and meanings. To one person, it means having enough money to do whatever he or she wishes. To another, it means freedom from debt and constant obligation. To yet another, it is the opportunity to grow and achieve. Wealth is not only economic. We also speak of the wealth of experience, the wealth of friendship, the wealth of love, the wealth of family, and the wealth of culture. But for practical purposes, the focus is on financial freedom. Wealth that comes from the conversion of effort and enterprise into currency and equity. Although the exact amount each person needs will differ, the shared dream is similar. Freedom from financial pressure, freedom of choice, and the ability to create and share. The clearer your definition of wealth, the more direction your efforts will have. Number 3, happiness. Happiness embraces the universal quest, yet it has many meanings. It is both the joy of discovery and the joy of knowing. It belongs to those who design their lives with intention and live them with awareness and artistry. Happiness is not only a feeling, it is also a method of thinking that organizes feelings, activities, and lifestyle. It is giving and receiving. It grows when people expand their horizons and experiences, and when they can handle disappointment without losing their sense of well-being. Happiness is balance, purpose, love and practice, and appreciation of both the obvious and the mysterious. Yet many people think happiness is in the past or in the distant future. I'll be happy as soon, when in reality it can only be experienced now. And curiously, the path to happiness is closely connected to a concept many do not expect: discipline. Number 4. Discipline. If there is one critical ingredient in the pursuit of both wealth and happiness, it is discipline. It is often misunderstood, yet it is the force that turns dreams into results. Discipline is the bridge between thought and accomplishment, the glue that binds inspiration to achievement. Discipline is the foundation on which all success is built, while lack of discipline inevitably leads to failure. Failure rarely comes from one major event. It is usually the accumulation of small daily neglects. Success follows the same pattern in reverse: small daily disciplines compounded over time. Discipline attracts opportunity, builds self-esteem, and changes the direction of life like a ship turning in mid-ocean. It is not punishment, it is progress. And most importantly, you can start today. Don't say, "If I could, I would." Say instead, "If I would, I could. If I will, I can." Words alone are not enough. As emphasized clearly, to make progress, you must actually get started. Number 5. Success. Success is both a journey and a destination. It is steady progress toward a goal and the wisdom gained along the way. It is turning away from habits that weaken you and turning toward actions that strengthen you, from spending to investing, from delay to action, from comfort to growth. Success is not merely material or external. It is also spiritual and personal. It is responding to the invitation to change, to grow, to develop, and to become. Above all, success is not society's definition. It is personal. It is a collection of values clearly defined and deliberately achieved. In its simplest and most powerful form, success is making your life what you truly want it to be. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe. In the next videos, we'll uncover the 7 strategies